and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana, and we're going to continue backstage. Last time we got a card for Giselle and Michelle, and now we're going to continue for all the other characters, so let's just continue and let's see. Also, apparently the Requiem of Innocence is peak, so I'm very curious if it's true. Apparently it's better than second half of original game. Let me know in the comments if you agree. I didn't show any disagreement yet in the previous episode comments, but maybe you just didn't wrote any, who knows. Yeah, anyway, apparently it's better than second half of the original game. I don't know, I'm very curious about this, but yeah, for now let's just continue and yeah, just go. So I will go with the order that we actually met them, so let's go with Mel first. Off we go then, to see the spineless little boy. There he is. We came to pay you a visit, you spineless little boy. Hey, you show up out of nowhere and that's how you greet me? And we have a soundtrack from the time of the first door, actually. It's been the most common soundtrack for the first door. What are you two doing here anyway? We have to talk to you for this behind the scenes extra. Do you really think anyone would visit you if they had a choice? This is an extra, like you said, so can't we make this a pleasant affair? Also, I know you like calling me spineless, but I don't think I'm that big of the foos. If you ask me, I'd say I handled myself pretty well around the white-haired girl by the end of the chapter 1. And I definitely put in some good work in the final chapter. I agree with you about the final chapter, but the end of the first chapter doesn't leave the best impression. Yeah. Can you really blame me? How was I supposed to predict Nelly would go so far? Yeah, that bitch is crazy. No kidding. Go on, Michelle, the cue cards. Share the spineless child profile with all the world. Okay, let's see here. It says here, the desire to be loved is one of the themes of the Mel's story. His unconditional kindness for others was rooted in that desire. Could it be any more pitiful, my dear? I don't think that's terribly unusual, right? Some people need a validation and love for of others to make it through life. That's only human. See, I told you you would start getting defensive. Yeah. I don't see the point in being as harsh on him in the extra as I was in the main game. On the subject of the first chapter, I have to say I really was surprisingly bright and cheerful for the most part. That's actually true, yeah. You got actually sadder and sadder the closer the end. But yeah. At least until the latter parts of the chapter, things were honestly quite pleasant. I wonder how many readers at that point in the game could have imagined how brutal and dark the main story would turn out to be. Oh yeah, I wonder. Like, I've read first chapter and like the title of like end of the first door was like despair or something like that, and the comments were like, oh, you don't know despair, oh, you don't know. Yeah. Up until the second chapter began, I imagine many people thought you were the game's protagonist, Mel. Yeah, I also thought like the main, like Michelle, the main character that we are walking through doors was actually like an incarnation of Mel at the time, or something like that. Maybe not, no, I didn't thought about reincarnations yet then, but I thought like we are him or something. I'm not sure. I thought he could have handled that kind of responsibility, of course. Let me guess, because I'm spineless? It's a question of experience. Only someone who's been through the kind of mistreatment and misfortune Michelle would have been able to free me. Oh? I don't know you had it that bad, Michelle. It's not something I care to talk about. Come on, that's extra, you just said. To start things off, he was physically and emotionally abused by the psychopathic woman by the name of... Not another word, Morgana. Yeah, we don't want to hear her name ever again. But actually, we kinda won't, because we got like a zero conclusion, I would say, to the Bollinger's family. If you think about this, like last thing we saw about Bollinger's family was like when they abused body of Michelle, basically, at the end after he died. That's all we saw. We never saw. Okay, let's say her name Amy. Okay, we never saw what happened to her. Like, is she still with George's? Like, or not? Did she sabotage the letters? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. We never got a conclusion to this. Well, whatever happened, it sounds like it was rough. You have my sympathies. Getting pity from you makes me irrationally angry. Hold still so I can give you a good whack to the jawbone. Well, I was just defending me. You were just defending me at those lines before back, and now you want to hit me? She took it along really well, you know? There's something about Michelle that almost makes him feel like he's my age. I have a good 10 years on you. He did spend 13 years locked up in isolation from work. It's hard to surprise that he stopped aging mentally. Jesus. Wow, Morgana. Wow, you were locked up for 13 years. Whoa, now I really feel bad for you. Prepare for the beating of a lifetime, boy. Why? I just said I felt bad for you. Your sympathy is by and large a ruse. Rarely ever do you genuinely mean it. That's not true. We got off track. Malice on the surface is a friendly, kind-hearted young man, but he has a tendency to stumble and cower back when things get difficult, in part due to the lack of the self-esteem mentioned earlier. And in the final chapter, he started off a very difficult situation, so he was submissive and a constant source of pathetic complaining. Spineless and submissive. Nice. There's no hope for you, is there? Yeah. I think he would make a very respectable young man if he could overcome that weakness. I mean, sure. The end of the final chapter was in part the result of him reaching that point. See, and push to shove, I came through. You've forgotten the part where you sold me out? Oh, Jesus, Morgana. Sorry about that. One environment does also have a significant effect on their behavior. I feel like I just spent the whole time getting railed on. Not that I can blame you really, I guess, considering how I acted over the course of the game. In the end, you did manage to prove a good ally though. He was the one who saved us from Yukimasa as well. If you think about this, like, we would die if not Yukimasa and Pauline. Sorry, if Mel and Pauline, they entered the basement. Thanks, I'm glad I could be of assistance. If you're trying to end this on a pleasant note, I won't have it. Him being somewhat helpful is an alternate version of events that never actually occurred. Doesn't change the fact that he gave me up like the spineless wuss he is. Oh, give me a break, would you? Game's over. This could be a different game entirely, and I would still hold it against him. Though I suppose I could be a little less insistent about it. We do have a guest after all. What? leaving already? That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could maybe go for a walk out in the sun or have a picnic together or something. So, you can weaken me, and then what you will do to me? You can suggest a walk around the lake. I'll tie rocks to your feet and push you in. Jesus. She really doesn't like him. Farewell, Mel. Until our souls cross paths once more in the boundless sphere of fate. Yeah. Bye, Morgana, Michelle. Okay. So that's the card of the spineless boy. Let's go to see the swordsman. Do you want to see him? Well, whatever you would like. Michelle, you go first. Yeah, so I can be at mid shield again. Pretty much. Okay. Hi. I came to pay you a visit, you psychopathic monster. She have like name for everyone here. What she will call Jacopo? Traitor? Is that what I am, a psychopath? Wait, what the hell was that? Brett Ur? What the fuck? I just realized. Huh? I'm so confused. Brett Ur? What? I didn't even realize. Huh? If nothing else, you are most certainly the character in the game that poses the most danger to others. So, that's his original name? I mean, I called him always Yukimasa because that's the name we knew from the door. We never got his name in the original events with Morgana. He was always called a swordsman, so that was his name back in the day? Breteur. But wasn't he Japanese? It doesn't sound like Japanese name. Or was he Japanese only in second door? I'm confused. That's fair. Also the dead ends were on me as well. You really need to learn to show some regard for human life. I just lose control of myself. There's nothing I can do about it. This is murder we are talking about here. Of all characters in the game, he was the most dramatically two-faced. The illustrations in the second chapter were honestly quite shocking. Illustrations. I feel terrible for Pauline. So, what brings you two here? It's behind the scenes extra. So, we are here to discuss you as the character. The staff even provided us with notes. I see. Do you not think the settings are worth talking about at all then? You want to talk about the setting? You, the Japanese guy who barged in out of nowhere in what was supposed to be a gothic suspense horror game? Wow, Morgana. So he is actually Japanese. So why his name is Breteur? I'm so confused. Someone explain this to me in the comments if I will not get an explanation from his like character card. Maybe they will just tell us this on the cards in his name or something, I don't know. Out of curiosity, were you also Japanese in the final chapter? Okay, now that's one question less. I couldn't tell you. I don't have most of my memories. Okay, never mind. What does the staff have to say about that? From somewhere in Asia. Great, thanks. That's incredibly vague. Yeah. And your name is something I don't never where to add. Like, I don't know where names are like this are. Come on. That said, there is apparently a reason for the ambiguity. The main name of your story is Boundaries, it says. Oh, interesting. Boundaries. In what term? Like... It's outside of boundaries? Or something? Or like he's trying to... Actually, wait, boundaries like he's trying to contain the beast. To be like, you know, tame, to be like inside of him, to not let it go out, basically. Because he doesn't want to kill, but he feels an enjoyment from this. So the boundaries of like the beast, basically. I think. Something like that. Oh wow, I expected madness or brutality or beasts or multiple personalities. And actually have multiple personalities. It's just an act. It's nothing to gloat about, my dear. Anyway, it says that you're a character that straddles a number of different boundaries. Oh. Sanity and madness, humanity and barbarity. Oh, that's what okay. And also faithfulness and infidelity. I committed no infidelity. I never slept with a white-haired girl. Only because all you need in the relationship is peace and a tether. You have a point. I still don't know why the fuck they don't mention his name. Like, why? I'm so confused about this one. This is backstage. They're supposed to give me answers. And now we have this. Was it mentioned in the game and I just like totally forgot about this? Was that mentioned anywhere? He considered that point really rather easy. And once you cross one of those boundaries, you quickly lose control of yourself. You really are a strange man, you know that. You weren't quite so bad in the final chapter, but in second, it was almost unbelievable how downright maniacal you got. Yeah. Oh yeah. I expect my curse had some influence there though. On that note, it also says that the writer thought chapter 2 seems unusually long until they realized it was in no small part thanks to Yukimasa crackling. Was there really that much of the laughing from Yukimasa in the second door? I don't realize. At least you two were having fun. Everyone, I'd say I'm probably most worried about how you turned out after the ending. I swore I would resist the temptation. I doubt that stopped you from laughing like a madman as you strangle puppies and smash kittens' skulls. Jesus, Morgana. God, I wish I could be a human. Sounds like some twisted version of Pinocchio. Once the reveal finally happened, it was almost hilarious how vapid the merchant's character became. Oh yeah, the merchant. Oh wow, that was like such a cool plot twist. I never realized that until they like showed this. That was so good. Ah. Who would like to hear such a things about themselves? You're terrible. And then you went and killed one of your crewmates out at the sea and told Pauline, nah, that was no trouble when you got back. You are black-hearted as they come. You don't have to tell me I'm aware. That's an odd point to get snippy over. He has no concern with whether he's good or bad man, only with whether he's a man or a beast. Again, I'm aware. I really hope I never ran into him again outside the extras. Okay? Next to the rest of the cast, it's only refreshing how forward you are about your atrociousness, despite being so much worse than any of them. It almost makes me think you're so hopeless, it's not even worth bothering. That doesn't mean I will forgive you, of course. At least, give Pauline a good life, please. That's not exactly reassuring. Yeah, the silence from your perspective is not very good. I will do what I can. You know, for all you smile around Pauline, you're about as stone-faced as Michelle around anyone else. In fact, I would say Michelle had you beat in the final chapter. We all know how his smile's fake though. Indeed. It's only ever been for Pauline, no one else. Both in the second chapter and the final chapter. Maybe we should rename you the Masked Man. That makes him sound like a superhero. You do your best, my dear, and try to blend into society. You're living? Goodbye, angel. Goodbye, witch. Sometimes I have to tell you that I'm not an angel. And for what it's worth, I'm not a witch any longer either. So I'm the only non-human left on the cast then. How unfortunate. Someone really needs to do something about him. Yeah. There's nothing anyone can do, but leave him be. Farewell? Hey, goddammit. Yukimasa or Bread... I need explanation for this. I literally need some help. Why we have this name? What I forgot. Also, by the way, you cannot like actually I don't know if like this will unlock or not. Never mind, I will make it later. Let's just go see Jacopo. What a nickname you have for him? Oh, you want to see him, do you? Well, if that's what you want, I suppose I can take you. Okay. He's going to be so salty about this. Why, hello there. How's your fragile male ego holding up? What the fuck? Okay. I see. I'm really glad to see you. However, I must ask, why do you never come to see me alone? About as well as always, I see. I mean, you're only the best. In fact, there's a great deal I still need to tell. And you wonder why I don't want to see you? Got pathetic real quickly after the final chapter ended, huh? Wow. Oh. Damn it. What do you even see in that man? He's just a filthy Frenchman with disgustingly long hair. Oh, he's from... Oh, Michel's from French. Was from France. I don't think I ever realized that. Or maybe I realized the place where this is happening, but I never for some reason never thought that Michel is from France. Actually, you told me in the comments that when I first learned the name Michel, you told me to use French pronunciation, which is Michel. I don't think I picked up that Michel is from France back then. I don't think so. Not sure. That's one thing, but I can't change where I was born. Not a single damn good thing has ever come out of France. Some say French is one of the three great cuisines of the world, but anyone with a functional tongue knows Italian is vastly superior. Wow, we're going to have French versus Italian here? They call themselves part of a civilized world, when in reality they're just a bunch of the stuck-up snobs. Simpletons love to frown on their oh my god, something in French. Beaujolais neveu. Beaujolais neveu. Ugh. I don't know. What is that? What I tell you, the wine my country produces is far higher quality. Okay, that's some kind of wine, I guess. Stand to silence in the face of the immutable truth, are you? I hope you get lost in the Louvre and starve to death, you bigoted prick. Ah, look at that. It hurts his feelings, Michel. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, the shots are fired at Michel, at Jacopo so many times in this short conversation. Oh, I swear, he's definitely in the running for the most obnoxious character in the game. So, what brings you to here? We're here to discuss your character as part of this behind the scenes extra. But don't you think the fragile masculinity does the wonderful job describing you? You like to make a big show of things, but the reality is, if you had simply swallowed your pride for 2 seconds and said that you really felt what you really felt, told the truth, almost all of this could have been avoided. It's not unbearable watching you flounder under like a buffoon. I almost feel bad for him. Almost. I think you've probably chided him enough, Morgana. He was kind of caught between the rock and the... Shut your mouth, Frenchman! That's... I don't need you to defend me. You do realize he's a rosy-eyed romantic, don't you, Morgana? You saw him sweating over some silly spring snow for the god knows how many lines. Are you telling me that this whole exchange wasn't a gag-inducing? You really are insufferable. Seeing a man so overcome with jealousy is just sad. Damn it, you just don't get it. I won't deny Michelle. I won't deny Michelle's a bit of a romantic, but he also probably wouldn't lock someone in the tower and throw away any chance he might have had at redemption. So I would say he's preferable to any of you. Preferable, really the best I can manage. Wow. Furthermore, I do not have feelings of that variety for him. Michelle and I were gods. Gods. We are... what now? We are those who have been graced by the overflowing divinity. Okay. God, okay. Graced by overflowing divinity. We share a special connection, one you could never hope to have. More like going overboard on Drolly. Okay, well, I've had my fun. Let's make our way to another room, shall we? We didn't even read his card! Wait, hold up. What happened to discussing my character? The cue card I was given for you is blank. Wait, what? Huh? It couldn't be. I'm joking, yes. Okay. You're kind of an asshole, you know? Okay. Oh Jesus, I don't expect that meeting with Jacopo to be so awesome. At the same time, poor Jacopo, oh my god, shots got fired so many times to him. Yes, because you are one to talk. It says here that fundamentally Jacopo is a pure of heart. Huh. Though he acts proud and egoistical, he actually feels a great deal of debt and responsibility to those who allowed him to reach his position of power. Really? Interesting. He generally means well, but he has great difficulty actually communicating his feelings. You have no right to get on my case about communication problems, Frenchman. I just love how Jacopo is calling Michel Frenchman. Wow. Yours are on a very, very different level. So there's something I began to notice. Your character is a little too similar to mine. In what way? You and I were both pure-hearted types, and we were born in less than ideal circumstances. But that's not what I take really sure. To start, we talk too much alike. You try to act a little more polite around others, but on your own, your voice is uncomfortably similar to mine. But I showed up before you in the game, and you know what that means, don't you? I just cannot. You are a copycat. I can't deal with this right now. And besides, I first appeared at the end of the chapter 2 before you got introduced. Nice. Ha! My logic is infallible. Your voice is au naturel. Is actually more childish than your present yourself. Or did you think I somehow wasn't aware of that fact? You just had to bring that up, didn't you? You could just dropping the tough guy act. It's not actually attractive at all. Well, if you insist, I suppose I could. Let's go. Wait, I didn't even get the sentence in and you are leaving? May our souls never cross paths again in the boundless sphere of faith. Jacopo got so many hate. So much hate to Jacopo. I feel actually sorry for him in the backstage. No, let them, damn it. Wow. That was awesome. And that covers the three preparators. Next, why don't we pay the visit to those who are close to them? About that, there's something I've been wondering. And what that might be. You weren't directly involved in anything that happened to you, yet they still seems to have been made guilty by association. That's true. None of them did anything to me specifically. I have no intention of apologizing though. Morgana apologizing. Now that's the scene I cannot imagine for the life of me. That said, I will try to go easier on them. Though I doubt I could come up with much to bury them for. I would appreciate that. Let us be off then. Oh, we can actually choose. So let's go with the same order as the doors once again. So let's go with Nelly. Let's see what she has to say for herself. In the first door, she's been pretty obsessed. So you want to see the rambunctious little girl, do you? I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry, I have to cut and like literally look it up. I have no idea what that word means. Rambunctious, which means basically noisy. Okay. Well, that's your choice to make. There she is. Oh, it's the Saintness and my second brother. Have you come to play? I have all sorts of card games to choose from. And if you'd like, I will even make you some tea. Oh, that's silly. What do you have to say for yourself? Come on, pick a game. Let's play something. We are no, we are not here to play. Morgana seems rather uncomfortable. What? You're not? Sure. What brings you here then? You're paying all the major characters in the game a visit for behind the scenes extra. You were next on the list. Oh. Does that mean you're going to talk about me or something? That it does. Surely everyone knows everything they need to know about me. I'm the most adorable princess in all the land. Sure. I would like to know how your head works, that you can still say that you can say things like that about yourself without even blinking. You're pretty yourself, and now that your face is better, she just can't seem to take control of the conversation. I'll say that surprises me to hear you say that. Oh, why? You were a little brutal to the white-haired girl in the chapter 1. Yeah, you think so. Just scalped her life. Like, what the fuck, Nelly? So I assumed that's how you were with all women. And I had problem with her because she hooked up with my dearest male. Jesus. Anyone who tries to get close to him must be exterminated. Okay. Well, fuck. The poor white-haired girl didn't stand a chance. You're not interested in my mail like that, are you, Saintness? The only thing I'm interested in doing to your brother is cursing him for all eternity. No, don't curse Mel. I don't care about the Lord or his bodyguard, but leave Mel out of it. I have to wonder, what exactly do you see in this spineless rant? He's handsome and kind, just like a prince. How superficial. If those are your criteria, this white-haired giant would qualify too, wouldn't he? What? No, he couldn't be my prince. Michelle would never give me a rose necklace, or tell me how adorable I am, or smile at me. What kind of prince is that? Mostly because I've been trying to avoid earning your excessive affection. Nice. I'm not sure how I feel about being berated for not making the same mistake as Mel. So, let's move on to Nelly's profile then. Though, well, as you can see, her character largely boils down to excessively adores her older brother. Yeah, very excessively. You need to take those rose-tinted goggles off, girlie. I do not. And you make it sound like my adoration is a bad thing. Huh? I mean... yeah? She's a self-centered young girl, generally overflowing with energy, but also struggling with her status as a noble. The final chapter is perhaps a better representation of what that was like for her. And while she appears to be quite blessed in many ways, that's not actually the case. I wonder if you seem less obnoxious in the final chapter than the first because you were sickly and had been forced into poverty. The last thing I care about is stuffy parties. I can't stand dancing with boys I don't even like. And all that hand-kissing stuff is stupid. That makes my head hurt. Yeah, but this kind of life in the first door made you pretty horrifying. Yeah, I can kind of sympathize with her on that. That's all terrible though. Not that all terrible though. I probably would have been a bit less sneaky in the first chapter if I didn't have to deal with that jerk called Arthur. What kind of person would you have been preferred then? My Mel? Yes, of course. Why they even ask? Although, maybe just for a dance partner, I could settle for Michelle. Let's dance right here, right now. Attend to your princess like the proper prince should. I don't even know how to dance. Give it a try. I'm sure it will be a lot of fun. Thanks, Morgana, very helpful. For you, maybe? Are you saying you won't dance with me? You're a terrible brother jerk, but... Jesus. It's not you, I won't dance with anyone. Not only do I not know how, I have little interest. You're no fun. You're no fun at all! Because I refuse to be a plaything. If you won't dance with me, then we'll have to do something else. You want me to sing? I'm sure it will be great. You have a beautiful voice. I actually wouldn't mind hearing that. No, now that I think she will do it. Okay, then as you wish. What? Huh? You actually going to sing? Would you rather I didn't? I didn't say that? I didn't expect that you would. Yay, I'm so excited. You sit down here next to me, Michelle. We'll listen together. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? We have instantly ominous dark music. Morgana just finished her song, probably. Oh, Jesus. Morgana, you brainwashed Nelly. What? That shouldn't have happened. It was just a regular hymn. You underestimated how much of an effect your voice has on people. Oh, Jesus. Okay, she wasn't terrible. She just like actually cast some kind of curse on her. Then maybe you should have stopped me. I underestimated it too. I'm feeling kind of spacey myself. It's like this soundtrack that we have in the background right now. I don't know if I will have to copyright it or not. Is this supposed to be like Morgana singing? Or something? Is that supposed to be Morgana voice? I can imagine it's being Morgana voice actually. Nelly? Hey Nelly, come back to us, Nelly. Doesn't seem to be working. She will be a zombie for a few more hours at least. Damn it. Let's move on, shall we? You're just going to leave her like this? You expect us to keep our guest here waiting, watching her doing nothing? She'll be fine. Okay. Take care, Nelly. Morgana can just brainwash people like that. Are you serious? Nice. Let's go see Pauline then. Let's see what she thinks about our swordsman. His name is Brit something. Yukimasa. I still wonder about what it is. Maybe it's in the previous episode, maybe it's in this one if I stitch them together. I'm not sure. I don't know if you answer this or not. I will see, I guess, after I finish this recording session and if I will like put these episodes together or not. You want to see her, do you? Well, she's harmless, so why not? Let's be off then. She's awfully happy person and positive. Oh, we are on the shore. Oh, it is very... Okay, yeah, right. We meet the original version of Pauline, not the Pauline from the door. Okay, sure. Oh, hello there. It's nice to see the two of you. What are we doing out here? I was thinking about the ocean. Next thing I knew, here I was. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't be a good extra without something inexplicable happen. Ah, it's so bright. Since we are here, what do you say we grab a boat and go out on the water? Jesus, poor Michelle. I think I would shrivel up and die out there. Could we at least stay on land, please? Ah, that's too bad, but I understand. Your health is more important, Michelle. We can talk here. You can ask me anything. Girly advice, guy advice, something more personal. We are not here for advice. We came here to have a behind the scenes look at your character. Behind the scenes? Like, with insider information? Stuff like that. My character is not all that complicated though. At least, I don't think so. It says on our cue card that she has a tendency to put blind faith in people. Oh yeah, very blind faith. We learned that in the last chapter. Yeah, I realized that in the final chapter. After Maria got on my case about it. It's true, you tend to have your head in the clouds and are exceptionally loose with your trust. But that ultimately wouldn't have been an issue if that psychopathic monster were, well, I think there's something saying. Yeah, don't you talk about Yukimasa like that? And she calls him Yukimasa! So why we have like this weird name in the... when we met him? Like... He's a good guy. Wow. How can you still say that after what he did to you? I am... what happened to you in chapter 2 was terrible. both then, and in the final chapter you were completely innocent, victim of your taste in men. Why do you even see, what do you even see in that thing? Originally I thought I like him because he was a hard-working, honest man. But now I know the truth. I think it was more case of I felt like I had to do something for him. Okay. She's too good for her own, basically. What you should do is stay far, far away from him. I think subconsciously I picked up on his precariousness. I wanted to be there for him. Like I said, a victim of your taste in men. I guess. That said, I think you are one of the few people who can keep him on the leash. So, the world would probably be a better place with you keeping a watchful eye on him. Maybe I will actually put a leash on him. Like a little doggy collar. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Sure. Then I probably shouldn't say I thought it was a good idea. Oh, Michelle, that's another note on the cue card you haven't read yet. Or you were planning on skipping that one. Huh? Oh. I am, I'm not sure I should... What's that? What can there be? It's on the card. You should read it. Hey, huh? Alright. So, just for the record, I'm only saying this because it's on the card. Okay. Why are you so conscious about that? Okay. She's the second largest person of any character in the game. Of course. Of course. First is Maria, isn't it? Isn't Maria? Maria's the first. Wait, no. Giselle was the first one supposed to be, right? Yeah, Giselle is the first, she's second, so Maria is third. I was thinking that Giselle is like... Actually, like when we learned that about Giselle, then I thought about Pauline or Maria being the second. So now we have confirmation. She's the second. Am I allowed to take him to court for that? I told you that's what's on the card. You have at least be a little less straight about that. You're usually pretty dense when it comes to things like that though. I was exiled before I had the chance to learn how to properly interact with like adult. Don't think I didn't see you awkwardly sneaking glances at her as you read the card. I mean, we have to confirm, right? Because the info we got could be fake. Who knows? Good experience stuff. It makes you wonder if what it said on your card is true, or you actually prefer big boobs. Because his card said that he likes smaller one. I was not, and it doesn't matter what my preferences are. I don't think I have any choice but to take this to court. Faith is literally your character, so why won't you put any in me? I saw that. That's something else I appreciate about Yukimasa. He never gave girls inappropriate looks. Probably because his targeting system was calibrated differently. Jesus. Targeting system. Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about him. It's almost terrifying how she can trust him so much. She can also be deeply trusting, but at least she's able to acknowledge what kind of person she's placing the trust in. But Pauline, she's definitely blind. You look like you have something on your mind, Michelle. Nah, it's nothing. Pauline, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. Oh? Are you a virgin? Okay. What? Huh? As a nun in the service of the Lord, you are required to maintain your chastity. Furthermore, you are known as a saintess. So to break that vow would be utmost act of sacrilege. Ah, absolutely, of course I am. Why I feel like it's bullshit. Why I feel like it's bullshit. Oh, good. Well, let's kind of describe how awkward this is. I think it's time we headed off. Have a good day, and may God bless. Please refrain from invoking my father's name like that. Jesus, Morgana. Is this disrespectful coming from the woman who yearns after worldly pleasure? Oh my god, Morgana just dissed Pauline so hard. Yikes. Farewell. Oh, wow. Oh, Morgana just dissed her so much. Let's now go to see Maria. The third biggest booba, probably, right? I wish to see her, do you? I'm not very comfortable around her, but as you wish. Yes, she's very jumpy, just like Giselle. Jesus, the distraction. Again. Well, I visited Morgana. I know I thought like Maria can be the second because of outfit. This outfit makes it like look bigger or like more valid. I don't know. Okay, I should stop talking. You know what I mean. Well, if it is Morgana, it's been forever. It has been some time, yes. You're not gonna find me down here there, Morgana. Come on, show me that pretty little face of yours. No need to hide it. Do you not bear a grudge against me? Huh? Why would I? Of everyone, you deserve least to fall under my curse. You happen to know the Lord, and that was all. You even took care of me at the brothel. Is that some legitimate regret I'm sensing? What's under the bridge? No point in holding it over you. If anything, that sack of shit let Jacopo is to blame. Poor Jacopo. Meanwhile, no one has any sympathy for him. Oh, yep. Besides, I did kinda fuck you over pretty hard in the third chapter. Yeah, that's been terrible. That wasn't me. Not exactly, but she was supposed to be part of you, wasn't she? At least at first, I wasn't planning to cause the madame as much grief as I did. It just... once I got started, it spiraled out of control, you know. Maria's kind of terrifying woman, but you ultimately tipped up at the end. You should have aimed for where the bastard's weakest, his poor, fragile masculinity. Or the head, either works. See, that's my problem. I don't really think before I act. I just kinda run with my instincts. I'm betting the third chapter only went as well as it did all because I had your curse helping me out. Most likely, yeah. But you know, was the real work of art? My profile on the website, it seems I'm her only ally. Wait, on what website? Does she mean... I don't think like she means Wikipedia or something, right? Like official Fata Morgana website or something? When in reality I was her greatest foe. I don't think that's something to be proud of. Your transformation in the first chapter was a sight to behold, indeed. You even looked like a completely different person, yeah. That's been crazy. I loved how they changed Maria in the first chapter. It's been just freaking awesome. I just love that. I'm the girl of many faces. I have to say, I prefer you like this. Crass, but not too vulgar, and with everything out in the open. I am totally with you there, girl. Playing so many roles is hard fucking work, I imagine. Anyway, You're not here to just shoot the shit, are you? Oh yeah, we came to discuss your character for the behind the scenes extra. I was going to read the card, but Jesus, what is there? What's there? I'm ready. Nothing can surprise me anymore. Like, Mara is the most vulgar or hottest or something. I mean, like, from outfit perspective, what is it? Some kind of mind-blowing revelation? Well, you don't have to wait for me. I'm all ears. It's blank. It's not. Come on, stop bullshitting us. It's what? I'm not kidding. It's... Wait, really? Now I'm confused. Hey, what the hell? Get your asses out here, stuff and explain yourself. Why is mine the only one with nothing on it? No teams, no profiles, no nothing? I suppose that means you're exactly what you appear to be. Are you serious? In a way, that could be considered better than everyone else, with their secrets and ambiguous motivations. I'm still... it's still a shitty thing to do. At least give me a DM or something. We could come up with one, if you want. I would need some time to think about it. Better make a good one. Huh. Let's see... How about sisterhood? Seriously? That's not what I expected at all. It was the first thing that came to mind. I didn't have that. I figured you would go with something a little more pointed, like betrayal or sluttiness. How about self-deprecation? Jesus. What a conversation. What do you think? So you think of me like a sister, do you, Morgana? I'm cool with that. Chin up, girl. I'm not down there. Is she blushing? Morgana? Out of curiosity, would you consider Giselle to be like a sister too? She's more like a pet. Jesus. Oh, I see. Anyway, I'm glad to see you doing well. Or chugging along, at least. Or do you say anyone's doing well when we're all dead, huh? She sounds way too jolly about that. I know this is just an extra, but I'm still glad we had the chance to talk. Morgana? Me too? Looks like you have grown a bit. The Morgana I knew would have never admitted that. We should get going. Oh well, let's hoping we meet again. Later, Morgana. Someday, perhaps. These conversations, like, I cannot complain. I cannot. Just cannot. That's the last of that group. Only a few more to go. Oh, okay. So I guess like I will actually stitch this episode to the previous recording, so we have like 1 hour episode or something, and we'll check the other people in the next one, I guess. You mean that wasn't everyone? Unless you want that to be everyone. Oh, right. It'd be nice to see my brothers again. Off we go then. Jesus, she's there. Okay, I'm leaving her for the last. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm saving and ending this. Oh, that's... Okay, we're going to see the next 3 in the next episode. It's probably going to also take like half of an hour or something, because it seems to be pretty consistent, like half of an hour for the 3 people. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So thank you everyone for watching this episode. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the descriptions of the characters that we had so far, and I will see you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and yeah, leave a like if you like the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you once again. For the Pocket Watch, let's go out.